Please stand to acknowledge the graduates. Okay, you may be seated. Good evening. I'm very pleased to welcome you to Carroll Community College, our Adult Education Diploma Recognition Ceremony. My name is Rayanna Mearns, and I'm the Program Manager for Adult Education. Come on in. As you can see, we have our graduates on stage, and very shortly you will hear their names read and celebrate their success with them. You know that this is a very special event, and we are happy to have some people from the community who wanted to be part of this night. I'd like to introduce the dignitaries on stage. Please stand as your name is announced. First, I'd like you to meet Ms. Libby Trossel, Vice President of Continuing Education and Training here at Carroll Community College. Seated next to her are Carroll County Commissioners Eric Boucher and Dennis Frazier. Representing the Department of Labor is the Chief of Staff to Labor Secretary Tiffany Robinson, Ms. Sarah Beardsley. Representing Adult Education at the Department of Labor is Ms. Bayo Adentunji. Next, we have Ms. Sarah Liebman, Instructional Coordinator, and on this side, and on that side is Carroll Mowbray Brooks, but I don't know if you can see her. And next to her is Stephen Berry, the Senior Director of Career and Continuing Professional Education. I would like to also acknowledge our instructors and staff. The impact they have on these graduates can last for generations. Could instructors and staff please stand? I know you're scattered all around the auditorium. Please stand and be acknowledged for all your hard work. Thank you for all that you do. We cannot go without acknowledging the family and friends who came tonight to support the graduates. Family and friends, a big thank you to you. It is my honor to invite Senior Director Stephen Berry to the podium to deliver greetings from Carroll Community College's President, James Ball.
Thank you. I always find it ironic when I come to speak at events like this, they give me a microphone, because one thing I've never been accused of is being quiet. So I might speak louder than the mic, and I apologize ahead of time. So good evening. Once again, I am Stephen Berry, the Senior Director of Career and Continuing Professional Education here at Carroll Community College. It is an honor and pleasure to welcome you on behalf of our President, Dr. James Ball, who was unable to attend tonight's diploma recognition ceremony. We are here tonight to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our graduates. Each of you has worked tirelessly and with steadfast dedication while working toward your high school diploma. On behalf of Dr. Ball and the entire Carroll Community College community, I wish to congratulate you on successfully reaching this momentous academic achievement. With perseverance and despite challenges, you admirably navigated both your academic and personal responsibilities to attain your diploma. We are truly proud of your remarkable accomplishments. I would also like to recognize and thank our families and friends who played a considerable role in your success. Please accept our heartfelt appreciation for the support and encouragement you provided our graduates. Graduates, let's give a big round of applause to your supporters. I would also like to take a moment to thank the members of the college staff and your instructors who have helped you achieve your goals. We can say with great confidence you are exceptionally prepared for the next step in your respective journeys. You are an inspiration to us all, and we hope that you continue to turn to Carroll Community College as your choice for higher education and workforce preparation. I ask the audience to please give our graduates a big round of applause. Now it is my honor to introduce our featured speaker, Ms. Libby Trossel, who is our Vice President of Continuing Education and Training here at Carroll Community College. Libby is a native Carroll Countian and has more than 20 years of experience in adult education. She is well-versed in adult learning principles, needs assessment, instructional design and development, and program marketing. Libby holds a master's in business administration and a graduate certificate in organizational development from Mount St. Mary's University. She earned her undergraduate degree in business administration with an emphasis in human resources from the University of Notre Dame in Baltimore. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Libby Trossel to the lectern.
Thank you. Good evening, graduates, friends and family, elected officials, distinguished guests, and Carroll Community College instructors and staff. It is my great honor to be able to share a few words this evening as we celebrate these individuals for achieving their Maryland High School diploma. One word comes to mind when I think about these graduates and their accomplishment, and that is perseverance. Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines perseverance as persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Every graduate on this stage has demonstrated perseverance. You set a goal, overcame hurdles along the way, worked very hard, and achieved this goal. Let me tell you a little bit about the group, the demographics of this year's completers. They range in age from 19 to 50-something. For some, I can say that because I'm 50-something. For some, English is not their native language. Many of the graduates held down a job, either full-time or part-time, met family commitments while attending classes and studying for the GED tests. In my book, non-traditional learners are exceptional. They meet their educational goals while juggling school, work, raising families, caring for aging parents, and more. And grandchildren as well. I heard somebody say, "Go, Grandma," right, earlier, so, right? Grandchildren too. As you can imagine, we have quite a few graduation celebrations and completion ceremonies here at Carroll Community College each year. But I must admit that this is my personal favorite. I know I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but this is my favorite. Graduates, the stories of your journeys to overcome obstacles and meet your educational goals truly resonates with me. What most don't know is that I was a non-traditional student at the undergraduate level. After my high school graduation, in the summer of 1982, I was set to attend Shepherd College, now Shepherd University, in West Virginia to begin my bachelor's degree. But my life took a little bit of a different turn when I discovered that I was about to become a young mother instead. That fall, I married my high school sweetheart at the age of 18, and instead of moving into a dorm room, I was moving into a small 2-room apartment, setting up housekeeping, stocking up on diapers. It was not what I had planned. In fact, it was very far from it. A few years later, I was very fortunate to be offered a full-time job as a teller with a local bank. They had a great tuition reimbursement policy, and it allowed me to finally begin my bachelor's degree. With some encouragement from my manager at the bank, I decided to go ahead and take the plunge. I attended college on weekends and evenings while working full-time during the day. By that time, I was a single mother with not just one, but now 2 young children. It wasn't easy. Things worth doing seldom are easy. It took me 10 years to earn my undergraduate degree from the College of Notre Dame in Baltimore, now the University of Notre Dame. 10 years seemed like an eternity, a really long time. I thought I'd never be done with studying, testing, writing term papers, but I did it. Funny, looking back at it now, 10 years just seems like a blip in time. I think that's what happens as you get older. I attended my graduation ceremony, in May of 1999, and I will never forget that. It was a beautiful spring day. My children, who were in high school at this time, were there to cheer me on. The graduates were all lined up. We were waiting for pomp and circumstance to begin, as I noticed a lady standing next to me who was much older, and I was curious about her journey. So I asked her about her journey. I learned that she was 65 years old and retired. And when I asked her why she pursued her bachelor's degree at this point in her life, she told me that it was something she always wanted to do, a lifelong personal goal. And once she retired, she realized she finally had the time to do that. And so she did that. I was amazed by her story, and it was then I realized that the old cliche, "It's never too late," it took on a whole new meaning to me. And that is, our ability and desire to learn has no expiration date. Perhaps this has a little something to do with me being in the higher education field today. Who knows? I'm forever grateful that I was given a second chance to achieve my educational goals through the generosity of my employer, the bank. That second chance was the catalyst that helped me get where I am today. I heard a phrase the other day from Chris Hogan on the radio. He's an author and a radio personality. And he said to one of his callers, "A setback prepares you for a comeback." And I thought, I really like that. And I'm speaking this Friday at a completion ceremony, and I think I might use that because I think it's very fitting in this case. Many of you have had setbacks, but this is your comeback. Congratulations on achieving this milestone. Graduate, like my story, each of your stories is unique. You come from different backgrounds and have experienced different challenges in your lives. Own your story. It's yours. Nobody can take it from you. It makes you who you are today. Wear it proudly. You may be a little stronger, wiser, and perhaps now even more determined and driven. Tonight we celebrate your achievement of meeting a major goal, earning your high school diploma. You own that success too. I hope it gives you the confidence to move forward knowing that you can do most anything that you put your mind to. Motivational speaker Les Brown once said, "If you set a goal, go after them with all the determination you can muster. Your gifts will take you places that will amaze you." Passing the GED and earning your high school diploma is the start of endless possibilities for all of you. Some of you may now be able to enter a field of work that was previously unavailable to you. Some may have plans to continue your education by entering a career or technical training program or beginning an associate or bachelor's degree. If furthering your education is your plan, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that Carroll Community College is your community college. We welcome you with open arms, and we have numerous resources and support to help you with your next step in your educational journey. Whatever your next goal is, I'm confident you will accomplish it the same way you accomplished this goal, one day at a time, day by day, tackling any obstacles in your path with grit and determination and perseverance. I wish you all the best. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for your inspiring words, Libby. Now I'd like to introduce two of our students who were chosen by our adult education staff to represent the GED graduates. Although GED students may feel alone, especially when they go to take the test, these graduates are part of a group of approximately 3,500 Maryland residents who pass the GED exam each year. Our first speaker, Don Barton. Don, would you come up, please? Is a very quiet and unassuming man. You would not know it to look at him, but Don had the highest total score of any Carroll graduate here tonight. So Don will share his story with you.
Good evening, graduates, Burke staff, Carroll Community College staff, dignitaries, family, and friends. My name is Donald Barton. I am a recent graduate of the adult education courses through Carroll Community College and have successfully passed the exams and received my diploma. My story may not be unique, but it is my own. Circumstances when I was a teenager were that I had to support myself financially. This led me to dropping out of high school in grade 11. I had always regretted this decision, but was never in a position to make a change. Life had its twists and turns since then. I bounced around several jobs, and I consider myself lucky that I have semi-steady work doing construction. However, The work is physically taxing, and for years I've dreamt of finding a new career. I've always had varied interests, but without a high school diploma, it was difficult to pursue many of them. It wasn't until I found the support of my partner, Sarah, that I took the leap and called about adult education courses. For her support, she will always have my gratitude. I was surprised how much knowledge I had retained from high school when I began the courses. I was even more astounded at the scores I received. Making time for classes after working all day and finding time for study for the test was challenging, but in the end, I passed all of my exams on my first attempt. This gave me the confidence I needed to pursue further job training, and I hope to be enrolled in a program this spring to prepare for a career in the medical, science, or technology fields. I'm excited to see what the future holds now that I am better equipped with my diploma. I feel that I now have the fundamental tools needed to finally begin to pursue my dreams of finding a career that I can use my mind more than my body to make a stable living. I would like to thank my adult education instructors, Holly Walter and Susan Liebman, Eileen Vozella for assistance in navigating the Burke programs, Karina Cannon for helping me to learn more about job training opportunities, and of course my partner Sarah. I could not have done this without all of your support. I'm glad that everyone here has taken the first step in pursuing their dreams, and I wish you all good luck. To those that may be on the fence about whether or not they should seek their diploma, there will always be excuses not to. Life gets in the way, work and other obligations get in the way. You may think you do not need it, or you are too old, or that it doesn't matter. To you I say that while it may be challenging to earn your diploma, it is well worth the effort. For it is the first step in gaining a greater degree of control over your life and an opportunity to pursue your own interests and dreams. Accept the challenge, you can do it. Thank you and good night.
Thank you very much, Don. Okay, our next speaker, Dawn Easterday. Is a very hardworking and determined lady. Dawn and her cousin Karen are both graduating here tonight. Dawn, please share your story with us. Do you have a there.
Good evening, family, friends, and staff. 27 years ago, I left school to have my oldest daughter, and now 2 years later, I had my second daughter. I've been blessed throughout the years to have good jobs, but I've always dreamed about getting my high school diploma. I was at the Burke Center for a class and kept walking by Andrea and seeing the signs about getting my high school diploma, so I stopped and talked to her, and I signed up for January orientation. I went home and I called my daughters, and I told them I was going back to school. Throughout my 7-month journey, my family, friends, and the staff at Carroll have been a wonderful support system. I would tell anyone, it is never too late to go back and follow your dreams of getting your high school diploma. So now I can close this chapter in my book and follow through with going to college. So my words of encouragement is, keep reaching for them stars and never give up.
We've got a lot of different papers up here, excuse me. Okay, before we award certificates to our graduates, I'd like to announce something that we have that's brand new this year. We will award 5 $100 book certificates to the first 5 GED graduates who enroll in a career education and training certificate class. I'd like to thank our foundation office and Beth Lee for organizing this for us. So graduates, if you're interested in coming here to Carroll, this is a good opportunity for you to have some money going towards your books, and we'd love to see you here. Okay, now is the time that you've been waiting for, the awarding of certificates. We're going to ask the graduates to please all stand. We have Carol Mowbray Brooks over there directing you, so please follow her around the back. And Susan Leibman will come up and read the graduate names. Graduates, when you return to your seats, please remain standing.
Donald Barton. Emily Blair. John Bosley. Karen Burnside.
Oh, thanks.
Marlon Martinez Carino.
It's okay.
Chunyan Chen. Victoria Elizabeth Combas. Rebecca Davis. Dawn Easterday.
Thanks.
Dwayne Halteman. Allie Lessert. Augustine R. Lett III. Natalie Rio. Jennifer Vanessa Reyes.
Thank you.
Lisa Rios. Martina De Jesus Schindeldecker. Leanne Spears. Cody Sullivan. Madeline Lizeth Sura Argueta. Curtis David Yates.
Okay, graduates, you did it? Excited? Yes. Okay, as I close this ceremony, I want to thank our partners from the Maryland Department of Labor and also the Carroll County Commissioners. Without their continued financial support, this would not be possible. We know that according to the Commission on Adult Basic Education, quote, for every dollar invested in adult basic education, a community receives $60 back in increased income, poverty, taxes, and saving on welfare and legal system expenses. Their continued support demonstrates their belief and trust as they empower Carroll County residents with the educational opportunities they need. Graduates, before the ceremony concludes, there's one more thing that I need you to do to make this official. Please move your tassel from the right side to the left side. Okay, the graduates have prepared a very special slideshow for you, and they are going to come down into the audience and watch it with you. This is a special presentation to thank their supporters, and we will all enjoy it together. The guests on the stage may also want to move off the stage so you can watch it as well. So graduates, you may now exit the stage the way you went out before. Follow off to and go around, and then you're going to go down the steps, please. As they're going to their seats, I want to remind family and friends that we will have a reception in the Great Hall with cookies and punch for you to enjoy after the slideshow. Thank you again for coming and for your continued support, and have a good evening. So we can